What up, Cancer? What up, my little water babies? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this, Cancer, with all that water in your chart. So this is your weekly predictive read for the week of October 12th through the 18th. So this is going to give you a full understanding of what's going to happen during the week and how you can better prepare yourself. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising. So make sure you know that and come back and watch the readings for the other parts so you can get a full scope of what's happening. And again, I do at the beginning of the month a predictive read for the entire month. You're like, look, I can't wait. I need to know what's going to happen in the month. I do that as well. That's going to be linked in the description box. And, I'm here every week. I got you, boo. Okay. So the beginning of the week, which is Monday, October 12th, you're going to feel this sense of insecurity. It's going to be an old insecurity that comes up, this sense of like scared, not enoughness, and it's something that you're going to have to work through. This card is wanting to be in the reverse, so I'm going to let it. And what it represents is that there's kind of something that has been building up over time. This is not the first time that this is happening for you. And the King of Pentacles is indicating a work, a security, a sense of security. Like, two things are going on. I'm getting both the message that you are nearing the end of something, the end of an insecurity, as well as like, it's like, it feels like, wow, I feel so insecure, but then deep down inside, like you got everything under control. Like that's what it is. Like that's the message that's coming out. And this is the card that wants to be, that was right side up, but in reverse. So on the day of Tuesday, October 13th, there's going to be this sense of new opportunity for you that makes you feel like, whoa, I really like this. But then on Wednesday, October 14th, it's going to come for what feels like a neglecting of your feelings, a neglecting of who you are, a neglecting of, because this card was fighting to be in reverse, whereas before, when I first pulled it, it was upright. So this indicates to me that your goal is that you feel this way. Your goal is that you have this sensation and this responsibility, this role, this sense of security, something that makes you feel secure. Your goal is that, like, you want that, but really it changes. So it's going to start this way. It's going to change. It's really tough to begin things during a retrograde cycle. Because anytime you sign a new agreement, it's like fool's gold. It looks so great because your energy, the calibration of your energy is different. It's moving at a different frequency. So what feels good at this frequency, when it becomes direct, is not going to feel as good anymore. So ultimately, even though now it'll feel good, it may not be for you. So the World card is this feeling of traveling, this feeling of, yes, it's this elation. Let me see what your end of the week and going on this journey. I'm getting that, Cancer. I feel like you got a new job. I feel like you got something new, this new role. It could be marriage, to any of these big kind of responsibilities. Something new that you're going into. You want to build something. Maybe you're trying to build a business yourself. Something new that I want you to be as objective as you possibly can, because you move with water. So sometimes it's all about that feeling, but be objective as you possibly can, because on the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th, it's going to feel great. But towards the end of the week, you're going to see it for what it truly is. So heed my warning. You can take, let me tell you something, you can take anything, regardless of if it's a good situation or a bad situation, and make it work. Things don't have to be perfect. And you're not shy to hard work. You may feel, scared at times, but you'll do something, especially if you're passionate at it. But just know that you're going to have to work hard. And with that being your elemental opposite, the properties of earth, you know? Even though you're good at taking action, working hard is kind of like, ooh, did I not fill that out right? That's the sensation that I'm getting. And the shadow side of you is like, you're ready. The shadow side is saying you're ready for this. So now that I'm looking at it, the message is uncovering to be what you were afraid to go after. You're now not afraid to go after, and you're gonna go for it. And it's gonna be a little bit different and challenging. Ace of Cups, this new feeling, this kind of off feeling, this reverse feeling that I was talking about. You're gonna be able to make it through. The Lovers cards. So this is coming off to me like this is all about romance. This is all about a feeling of security there. So you could see fluctuations in the job, but really it's talking about some big commitment like marriage. Or if you're one of those people who are like, I don't want to get married, you know, it might just be a huge step of just, you know, letting someone in a way that you haven't been able to do so. And so while the pentacle can represent money, in this case, it is representing your sense of security. You feel so afraid to let this person in. You feel so afraid to, you know, go at it and be vulnerable, because you have the way you feel and you also have the way that you actually come off and you act. So in this, I'm just getting this sensation of like around Tuesday, October 13th, what's going to come up for you is this, you wanting to take this love to the next level, or the universe is asking you, or someone asks you to take it to the next level. And Cancer. As soon as I pulled that Hierophant, I was like, fuck. Your greatest gift is the fact that you just have this perfect connection to feeling, that it protects you. But pay attention to the way that you have felt your ways in the past, because it is lying to you. The things that you felt insecure about, they honestly are not worth your time anymore. So in order for this love to work, the love is skewing like right or left. In order for it not to be a repeat of the past, you got to go about it differently. So that might be, you have to be more objective and go against your feeling just for this time. And you really you want a partnership. You want love. You want this to work. And it's just requiring you to be, oh, Magician card. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Y'all don't know. I was nervous for y'all this week. Okay. You know how water is. Water is after air. So air is like communication and talking. Water is more of this feeling. What's coming up in this read is like, I'm getting all of these feelings and less of words. So I'm going to try not to be as jumbled, Cancer. But I feel like you're going to feel jumbled. I'm getting this sense that like, it's hard for you to be objective about this. Like, even I got my hands on my head because I'm feeling it. It's hard for you to be objective about this because it's so many things going on, and you want to feel your way through it. You want to figure it out, but I want you to see it as objective as possible. All of this stuff is going on. Don't worry about that. What you should worry about is the Magician. The Magician is saying you have this magical gift in you that you can manifest whatever you want. So if this is what you truly want, which is love, you may have to learn the lesson of realizing like, ooh, sometimes I should listen to myself, sometimes I shouldn't, like the feelings, but also not every feeling that comes up should be taken as a law. So know that if you have a feeling of insecurity, you don't have to pay attention to that. You can let that go. And ultimately, the Empress, you're going to find that partnership. You're going to have that partnership. But as long as you are open to going through this journey, it's going to be fine. So this week is going to be a doozy for you, Cancer. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and apologize beforehand of what's going to come up for you the entire week. But no, just know, I don't want to say trust yourself. Just know you are going to get to the other side. And if you're like one of those spiritual people, do manifesting, do spell work, do things like that. You got to take yourself up out of this, because I'm not getting the sense that you're going to objectively see what's really going on in a macro view sense. So just work on what you want and focus on that one thing and try to shut everything out. So this is your reading, Cancer, for the week of October 12th through the 18th. It's not that bad, because the Magician lets you know that you can create whatever you want. So it doesn't matter what's going on. You have that strength. You have that. I'm trying to empower you to know, don't be afraid. You got this. You got the body of the week. And this is for your sun, your moon, and your rising. So make sure you know those. You can get a full scope of what's going on. I do the October, the full month predictive reads. If you're like, girl, why you give me this news? Like, I'm gonna have to go look up the rest of the month, because I'm trying to have a good time. 2020 is the most right now. But I got you. I'm here every week, so I'm gonna be here next week too. And we're just gonna move through it. And I'm coming for your highest vibrational good. I want you to get through it, because sometimes the lessons we learn give us the greatest tools to really just go forward in the future. But I got you, boo.